Good morning, my good people. Welcome to day number 8 of the No Smoking Marijuana Challenge, 30-day challenge that is, okay? For the month of November. Now, I told you guys in the last installment, number 7, if you guys are relapsing, I'm going to give you guys some tools to avoid relapsing again, all right? Once again, I want to just congratulate everybody who's made it to the second week. Congratulations. Obviously, if you're here, you really want this, right? Also, I want to congratulate the people that relapse also. Because remember, it's part of the process. Trust the process. I always say this, discouragement and failure are the stepping stones to success. So congratulations to yourself too, because if you're here today, that means you really want this. And that's what it takes. It takes persistence and resiliency, all right? Now, let's talk about one of the withdrawals before we go into this this list of things to avoid, things to utilize, tools to utilize to avoid relapsing again. You're probably easily agitated right now, like I be, right? So everybody around you is walking on thin ice. You have a low tolerance for BS. But you guys got to keep in mind, that's all withdrawal symptoms. So have compassion for people around you in your immediate environment. Have a compassion for your acquaintances, for the people that you encounter. Have compassion for your friends and your family that you're around all day, right? Build the tolerance. So keep in mind that your agitation is due to withdrawal. So you're the problem, not necessarily them. And also, don't be easily triggered. Listen. What you respond to, what you react to, you become. What you become, you attract. I'm going to say this again. What you react to, you become. What you become, you attract. So you always have to be concerned, all right, about these type of things when you're easily triggered. Don't let nobody rent no space in your head. All right? Now, let's go into this list. Like I said, there's some people that relapse. Listen, I'm going to help you out. This is going to be very, very, very useful. You're going to use this as a tool. All right? Now, occupying your time. You have to occupy your time. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. All right? Now, I comprise a list of things that you can use to occupy your time. And trust me, it's going to work. Just follow the list. All right, got my trusty list here. Okay, occupying your time. Remove all smoking paraphernalia from your household. Listen, the alcoholic doesn't hang out at the bar. You can't have things around your house that's easily accessible, so that's going to be easier for you to relapse. Take away all the tobacco products. You got tobacco in there, remove that out the household. All right, your papers, remove that out the household. You got any weed in the house, remove that out the household. It's cool. When you gain restraint, when the cravings reduce after the 30 days, there's going to be another challenge, leaving weed in the house and not touching it. All right? Trust me on this. Now, number 2, what we have here. Stay away from environments, friends, and acquaintances who smoke. Real simple. Your friends are going to be around you smoking. You might want to separate yourself from your friends. Birds of a feather flock together. Every frequency omission absorbs the same frequency, so you probably hang around people that smoke, like I do, right? Stay away from acquaintances and friends that smoke, and environments. So you might be in an environment where people are smoking heavy. Right now, you're vulnerable. You don't have the willpower because you're fighting against craving sensations. So logically, don't surround yourself and don't be in the midst of these environments. Not yet. You haven't developed the willpower. Not yet. You will though. All right? Now, these are some suggestions, all right? These are suggestions that you can use because you have to occupy your time. Throughout the whole day, I want you to schedule things periodically throughout the whole day that's going to take up your whole day. So there won't be no going off track, all right? Drive far for the day. Take a trip. All right. Drive far, man. You might drive for a couple hours. Go to your cousins or your family's house out of town. drive to your friend's house that's probably like a couple miles away. Whatever, whether it's a couple miles away or it's crazy miles away. Go to an environment where you know it's not easy accessible to get you some marijuana. All right? Go with no money in your pocket. Go with no paraphernalia. Make sure the house that you're going to doesn't have no marijuana there. Or the person that you're going to be with doesn't smoke. All right? Very, very, very important. Now, join a gym. I suggest to join a gym. Joining a gym, you're going to build up your physique, build up your tempo. At the same time, it's going to release dopamine. In the gym, you release dopamine. Dopamine is an antidepressant, all right? So going to the gym, the experience can be an antidepressant. Remember, when you're smoking marijuana, it's releasing dopamine. Dopamine is your satisfaction, happy chemical. That's what makes you feel good, right? But now you're going to have lack thereof because you're not smoking no longer. So how are you going to re-implement that dopamine? Go to the gym. You got to find other ways of stimulating yourself to release that dopamine. That dopamine. All right? Now, clean your household. Clean your household. Cleaning your household is one of the greatest things to occupy your time. You probably have some things that you've been neglecting because when we smoke, we neglect a lot of things. Marijuana gives you meditation to focus on one thing. But when you smoke marijuana, it's kind of hard to multitask, right? Because marijuana cuts off your peripheral. It gives you tunnel vision. So you get to focus on one thing. That's why you have artists that write music. Artists write music on marijuana. They draw and tattoo artists and just artists, period. That's when they're in the creative states and they're able to focus, right? But now you have to multitask. So what I want you to do is to start cleaning. Clean the house. Yeah, go clean the house. Get to the crevices and all the dust. Clean up the dust from around the house. Do some laundry. Go to the laundry mat with no weed, no paraphernalia, nothing. Go wash your clothes. I got another one, a better. Go wash your car. Instead of going to the car wash and have somebody wash your car, how about you wash your car? So these are three things, all right? You can clean the house. You can do some laundry. You can wash your car. Occupy your time. Trust me when I tell you. Now, find a friend with stimulating conversation. A friend like me. We're friends, if you didn't know. All right? Now, this is what happens. When you have a friend with stimulating conversation, you're going to speak hours and hours on the phone. With that being said, that's going to release dopamine also because the conversation is going to be interesting. Y'all going to have mutual subjects that you guys are both interested in. A friend with great conversation, good conversation. Me, myself, you like me, I could be on the phone for 4 hours. I'd be on the phone with my mama for 4 hours. I'd be on the phone with my girlfriends for 4 hours. Even my dogs, I could be on the phone for 4 hours. I have one ex-girlfriend that we be on the phone from 6 to... I've been on the phone before, documented. Seriously, on the phone for 8 hours. Yes, it's possible. 6 to 7 to 8 hours I was on the phone with this one person. Conversation stimulating. And also, I've spoken on the phone to the point where my vocal cords get tired. I've spoken on the phone to the point I get sleepy, I get tired, I get exhausted. But it's a great exhaustion. It's a great exhaustion. I appreciate that person so much from the heart to be able to stay on that phone, to find somebody to identify with, to find somebody with mutual interests, to find somebody who enjoys being in your presence for that amount of hours is a gift from God. Trust me when I tell you, nobody wants to be alone. All right? Now, drive to the beach. Swimming, fighting against the waves. Go to the beach. The beach is another awesome thing to do. First of all, when you go to the beach, you're going to get some sun. How about you get some sun, some vitamin D? And all the spectrums of light that the sun emits, your body feeds. It feeds your body. It feeds the soul. It feeds the spirit. There's spectrums of light that you can't even see with the human eye, that you can't detect. There's frequencies coming from the sun. You probably could only detect 1% of the frequencies that you are coming into contact with, right? senses wise. They can't be perceived with the human eye. Go to the beach, absorb the sun, sunbathe, sit in the sun. Also, that's going to help with your pineal gland. All right, decalcifying the pineal gland, charging up the pineal gland, charging up your spirit. All right, fight against the waves, swim against the waves. When you're swimming against the waves, that's going to exhaust you. First of all, it's a great workout. Same thing as the gym. It's therapeutic. If you guys have any rehabilitation issues, you have any injuries, it helps to rehabilitate you, right? Also, it's going to exhaust you. So you're going to get tired, but it's going to be a good tired, and you're going to have a good sleep. Because remember, it's kind of hard to sleep when you first come in off of marijuana, withdrawal symptoms. So yeah, go to the beach, swim against the waves, enjoy yourself, sunbathe. Remember, I told you now, these are all preventive measures. Amazing things that you can use, tools that you can use to avoid relapsing again. All right, I don't want you guys to relapse again. This is week number 2. There's a reason why you're here. All right. I think that's it with the list. Yeah. The list is done. All right, you guys, listen. This is week number 2. You guys have made it to week number 2. Clap it up for yourself. We made it to week number 2. For the people that are diligent, that have yet to relapse, congratulations. For the people that have relapsed, congratulations even more, because you're resilient. You're showing persistence. All right? LOTS approved. This is the Raise the Frequency channel. Make sure you guys are liking this. Make sure you guys subscribe to this. Remember, we are one community. Thank God for YouTube that we can reach out to each other across the 4 corners of the earth. This is a worldwide challenge. You got people outside the confines of the United States, outside the country, international, abroad, that are competing in this competition. This is a 30-day no smoking marijuana competition. Once again, this came on the cusp, on the heels of the illuminating moon of October 28th. That was a full moon. And that day signified detaching yourself from things that no longer serve your better self. So this is about evolution, self-development, all right? Evolving into your better self and aligning yourself with the universe and your circadian rhythm, all right? With that being said, thank God that we was able to meet here today, and hopefully these tools will help you. I almost can guarantee that it'll help you. Just apply it. Trust me on that. Just apply it. All right? With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow, if God permits. Nobody's promised tomorrow. By the grace of God, we was able to meet up today, so we got to show God our gratitude, show the universe our gratitude. Woo! Woo! Thank God that we was able to meet up today. All right? Once again, RTF, raise the frequency. And remember what I told you guys, use that email. I want to hear about the crazy dreams that you've been having. Today, it wasn't so much crazy dreams, so I guess things are starting to subside, all right? Maybe things are starting to calm down. What I'm going to do, I suggest you do too, I'm going to try to do some pleasant prayers, some good prayers to make my dreams be pleasant, all right? And thank God I'm getting back my REM sleep, because I needed those vivid dreams. I'm getting back my vivid dreams. I love astral projecting. With that being said, if God permits, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right? And enjoy your week. This is Monday, week number 2 of our 30-day no smoking marijuana challenge. One love.